Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker. I average about 70 views per video. It's not a lot, but we're growing. I hope at least one of you gets that joke. Today, we're going to briefly touch on Antifa and Black Lives Matter, our favorite groups in the world, and we're going to look at the possible positives of a Biden presidency. Not really a Biden presidency, but of Trump leaving office. Let's get into it. Could anything good come from Trump leaving office? I mean, sure, critical race theory is going to take over our government, probably our schools. Our economy will probably tank. China will eat our lunch and dominate the world. But could something good come from it? I think yes. You see, I think that if Trump actually ends up leaving office, he's the type of guy who will declassify very interesting documents. In my free time, sometimes I like to research pointless things, like Hillary Clinton and her emails. And I came across something very disturbing. Not even congressmen could get access to the emails. And when asked what agency gave you the authority to deny access to Congress, they said, I can't even tell you that. Check this out.
Can you provide this committee in a secure format the classified emails?
What I can, to a certain extent. I cannot provide a certain segment of them because the agency that owns the information for those emails has limited the distribution on those. So they're characterizing them as Orcon.
Explain what Orcon is.
Originator control. So I can't give them to even Congress without getting the agency's permission to provide them. So they have been provided.
Which agency?
I can't say that here in an open hearing, sir.
So you can't even tell me which agency won't allow us as members of Congress to see something that Hillary Clinton allowed somebody without a security clearance in a non-protected format to see. That's correct?
Yeah, this is the segment of emails this is why my letter back to Ranking Member Cummings had to be classified, because people would like to see this segment of emails. And this has been an issue not just with you and your committee, but with several members at this point. So we have gone back to the agency that is involved several times, and we can certainly do that again and ask permission.
Can you generally tell me, is it because they're so sensitive about signals intelligence, humans intelligence? What?
We shouldn't get into the content of these emails in an open hearing, but I'd
okay.
be happy to
I don't want to violate that, but the concern is that it has already been violated and was violated by Hillary.
Is that not disturbing to everybody? Trump, if you leave office, please declassify every Hillary Clinton email you have. Please. I know you'll probably run again in 2024, but we gotta see them emails, baby. We gotta see them emails. Supposedly, Pompeo was able to get a hold of some of the emails, and Trump is pressuring him to release them before he leaves office, if he leaves office. And then there's the other documents that the public wants to see. Like, how about all the retracted Jeffrey Epstein depositions? Can we see those? What about the aliens? You've mentioned aliens a bunch of times. Release the documents. Or like Sidney Powell likes to say, release the Kraken. Another positive of Trump leaving office would be this, and hear me out. How amazing would it be to have a Trump podcast to listen to every day? He could be talking shit. He'd give you the insights, the secrets. You know he can't filter. It'll be amazing. The world needs the Trump podcast. So hey, maybe if he leaves office, we're all going to be okay. But now, let's move on to our favorite groups. Antifa and Black Lives Matter. People say, oh, Antifa's not real. They don't have a leader. And it's true. There's no real leader of Antifa. It's not organized like that. It's organized like motorcycle clubs. You got chapters, okay? There's chapters everywhere. Like in Portland, you got the John Brown Gun Club. That's an Antifa chapter. And guess what? The Antifa virus, like the COVID, spread worldwide. In France, you got Antifa. Earlier this week, Antifa in France was protesting because in France they passed a law making it illegal to dox police officers. It's a good law. What's wrong with that? Oh, I forgot. Antifa aren't logical people. They like doxing and they like violence. Here's a little shot of the French Antifa protesting. And remember, these guys are French. So even though they're Antifa, they're still French. Antifa also rioted here in America because of Tete Gule. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's a black trans woman that committed suicide in 2019, and naturally, Antifa decided to riot. And last, I have a question. Of course, the N-word is very taboo in our society, and maybe rightfully so. But why not the C word? And no, not the one you think. I'm talking about cracker. When a black person calls a white person in a derogatory manner and as an insult a cracker, shouldn't that white person then be able to answer back with the N-word? Isn't it the equivalent in that situation? Comment your opinion down below. And the reason why I ask is because this weekend, Black Lives Matter, a very kind Black Lives Matter activist, a woman, not only called a white woman a white bitch, but then she also called another one a cracker. But then, when that woman retaliated by calling her an N-word, I can't even say because YouTube will remove me, things got a little more tense. People were like, whoa, 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 whoa. And to me, when I saw it, I was like, I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it? I'll show it to you, and then you decide.
I came back for you. I came back for you. I was stupid. But last time you had a lot to say what you got to say now, bitch. I don't know why you can't stand by her. I don't know why you can't stand by her. Let her defend herself. Stupid white bitch.
Whoa, racist ass.
You just showed your
Whoa.
Racist ass. Whoa, she's white. What do you want me to call her? Okay. Caucasian? I'm going to What the fuck?
Hey,
social
distance. Cover your face up. And she's spitting on people. I know. You almost touched me.
Shut up,
Almost touched me.
Yeah?
Fucking no. Hey!
Hey, yo.
Hey! So what? She could call her that. She called her.
You have a problem with that? She called it.
Clearly, the black woman here is in the wrong, right? I mean, maybe the second white woman is in the wrong too, but not the first one. And then she calls her a white bitch, and people are like, whoa, whoa, racist. She's like, racist? She's white. Why do you want me to call her Caucasian? No, you see, this is very low IQ of you. We're not saying racist because you called her white. It's racist because that's when you see when you look at her. When you look at her, you say, oh, you're a white bitch. You don't say you're a bitch, which is what you should say. But since you only see color, you're a racist. What do you think? Comment your opinion down below. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time.